I've got John Kenner here from Hansi. What's happening today, John?
John Kenner from the Health Association of Niagara County. Today we're here at City Hall to have our volunteers recognize our senior volunteer programs for their service to the community. This is simultaneously happening on the National Mayor's Recognition Day throughout the country in about 2,500 cities. And our Mayor Deister has agreed to proclaim this a day for our volunteers in the center. And many of those seniors and our foster grandparents, our senior companions, and our RSVP volunteers are here today with us.
So these people, these hard-working people that don't get any credit for anything, all over the nation, they're getting an attaboy, huh?
They're getting an attaboy.
Oh, that's excellent.
Thank you.
Getting casual conversation. So we've got the real team here. I'll tell you, this is the A team. Now, you did have mention of a nice slogan that you'd like to see under Meals on Wheels.
Meals on Wheels always needs more volunteers. Always use more help.
And what's involved with your organ? Like, what do you guys? What are they actually doing?
If you're going to drive and serve for me, it's only 1 hour a week. You can pick which day, Monday through Friday, whatever day is best for you. You get to see my customers. You get to see how much the appreciation and how much they need this service. They get healthy food, lunch and dinner delivered to their house every day between 11 and 12 o'clock. And we also offer coffee and cookies and donuts and nice fellowship and a good time.
Wow.
We always have a good time.
And today the mayor came with you. Is that correct? Tell us what happened with that
when he came to Mr. James' house, he was delivering the meal, and Mr. James was taking it out of the basket from the mayor, and he looked up and goes, "Hey, you're the mayor." It was a great surprise.
And Mayor Deister turned around and said, "Where's the mayor?"
And Mrs. Ewing was very glad to see him. She sat there, and she knew some of his relatives who worked at the hospital.
Wow, that's great.
Worked with his
That's
father.
great.
Yeah, worked
With his father.
And are you also involved in Meals on Wheels, or what?
I'm a driver.
You're the driver.
I can't do too much lifting, but I'm a driver.
And how? What about the winter and stuff? Like you
Winter?
rain or snow or sleet or
Inside the car, it doesn't matter.
real? But you can get through, huh?
Yep, as long as the wheels turn, we're all set.
Oh, that's great. And do you get a lunch too in the deal, or what?
No, we don't. We're volunteers. We don't need to volunteer to take a lunch.
That's wonderful.
Coffee and the cookies. Coffee, cookies, and donuts.
Wow. I don't know.
We would just like to add the volunteers
sure.
are volunteers through the RSVP program, the Meals on Wheels volunteers.
And give us that acronym. What is that? RSVP?
Retired Senior Volunteer People.
Very cool. But none of you guys are seniors or retired, I can tell. You're all in your 30s. That's right. That's exactly where I am too. Here's a senior right here. This is our senior. I understand you delivered a little food today, huh?
Yes.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
And you surprised the guy. I guess he looked at.
I terrified these poor people. Expecting their friendly Meals on Wheels volunteer to come to the door.
Wow.
So.
That's excellent. That's excellent. Well, thanks.
One lady hid behind her refrigerator because she was camera shy.
Oh.
Picture taken.
That's excellent. All right. Well, we can get things going.
The first annual, we hope not the last, Mayor's Day of Recognition for National Service. And this is a program that was started by Michael Nutter, who's the mayor of Philadelphia and a friend of mine. And one of the most progressive mayors, I think, anywhere in the country. And so it's not the least bit surprising that Mayor Nutter would be in the vanguard trying to get a little bit more recognition and attention for people who are out there helping to make their communities a better place in which to live. Every day across the United States, citizens are tackling tough problems and strengthening communities. People volunteer for food banks or Meals on Wheels program, homeless shelters, do volunteer work in city parks, work on restoring vacant properties, provide various health services, counseling, tutoring, mentoring of students. Across the board, volunteers help America's mayors tackle the tough issues that we face in our cities. And so I think it's entirely appropriate that today we spotlight the impact of national service and thank everyone who serves across the country. And so mayors from all across the United States have answered Michael Nutter's call on behalf of the U.S. Conference of Mayors, the Corporation for National and Community Service, Cities of Service, and other organizations to take time from our busy routine, to thank all of you for taking time from your busy routines to help your fellow citizens. So around the country, communities are conducting site visits and roundtables, issuing proclamations, hosting celebrations, and some of you know, I even got out myself and assisted in the delivery of a few meals this morning. Today highlights the impact and importance of national service in cities, including helping kids learn to read and stay in school, rebuilding communities after disasters, connecting veterans to services, restoring city parks, building homes, focusing the efforts of community volunteers, bringing life back to forgotten neighborhoods. Niagara Falls benefits from these Senior Corps National Service Volunteer Programs of the Corporation for National and Community Service, the Foster Grandparent Program, the Retired Senior and Volunteer Program, RSVP, the Senior Companion Program. I'm getting lonely standing up here, so who's going to come and join me? We have somebody from each of the organizations. Yep. First ever Mayor's Day of Recognition for National Service will be held on Tuesday, April 9th, 2013. It will highlight the value and impact of national service to the nation's cities. And whereas citizen volunteers play invaluable roles in meeting community needs, and national service plays a key role in addressing pressing social problems. And whereas volunteering is a recognized way of improving life in the community, giving back, helping others in need, connecting to other people, giving hope, and emboldening the human spirit. And whereas the number of Americans volunteering through organizations reached its highest level in 5 years in 2011, as 64.3 million Americans participated, an increase of 1.5 million from the previous year. And whereas Americans volunteered a total of almost 8 billion hours with an estimated economic value of roughly $171 billion. And whereas 3 community organizations, Foster Grandparents, RSVP, and the Senior Companion Program, are among many representatives of the best in service in Niagara Falls and encourage volunteering in this day of giving back and every day. Now, therefore, I, Paul A. Deister, Mayor of the City of Niagara Falls, do hereby pay tribute to the tireless commitment and drive of America's volunteers on this Mayor's Day of Recognition for National Service, with special salute to the neighbors, friends, and colleagues whose volunteer service makes Niagara Falls a better place to live, work, and play for all. In testimony whereof, I have hereunto set my hand and caused to be affixed the seal of the City of Niagara Falls this 9th day of April 2013.
Great.